What is going on, people of YouTube? My name happens to be Kurtyoy, and welcome to another episode of To The Top. This is episode number 5, I believe, and if you're enjoying it, remember to smack a like down below. Now, I'm recording this after or before I've uploaded episode 4, so I've seen the comments on episode 3, or the latest episode, like the 16th of November, if you want to go and figure that out. I'm pretty sure it's only episode 3, and I've seen that recommended 4-3-1-2, something I might play around with in the future. But we've got decent wingers, we may as well use them. And another thing is to play players like Hunt, like Turner, to improve the form. Now, as you may be able to see in the top right hand corner, actually you won't, probably, because... Actually, no, you will, actually, because my face won't be there, and it'll be in the separate screens. You'll see that we've won 2 games. Actually, we've won 4. I know, I'm stunned myself. You probably would have seen that if you've kept up with the series. If you haven't watched episode 4, go and check it out. Best episode yet. For the fact we won all 4 of the games. I said I'd play the 3 league games and skip over the cup, and I thought, you know what, we won the first game. Well, when I decided we played the cup game as well. We won all 4 cup games. Now, there's no change, as far as I can recall, in the lineup that we're having. But today we just go back to 3 games. And if we get on a decent run of form, maybe lose 1, draw and win 1. If we get steadying the ship a bit, then we'll start skipping 4 games, like play 3 or 4 games off camera and then play 3 games on camera. But for now, we've got Charlton midweek, Brighton midweek game at home. We've got Charlton away, then we've got a big game against Huddersfield at home, and we have to go into our team selection. Of course, they're predicting to play a 4-4-2, which is something you see a lot in the Championship. So for now, this is the team we were playing quite a bit. Lucas Jow is still yet to perform in this day. I'm pretty sure it's the same tactic as before. Old school by suggestions. I did have another one. I'll use it as Stoke, but I'm going to leave that one out for this one. We'll be developing a new tactic, which is dedicated to Fox in the Box, aka Foxy. Go and check him out, because a fantastic YouTuber, inspires people like me to edit more, because his videos are fantastically edited. But one change I'm going to put in: Lucas Jow's going to come in, and I played the same amount of games, but 1 goal separates them. That's new who's going to come in, but they're under threat because the highly used on the bench Bertrand Traore is scoring a lot of goals. That's the only change I can see doing. Need to wait until Will Smith comes back out from loan, so he can play Dawson there. Good news is he's getting game time. Bad news is he's not having the best performances. But what will be. He is at Doncaster. I just was looking on someone else at Doncaster. Anyway, let's get into the game. So here we have it. We've won 4 games on the trot. Let's make it the big 5. Dominating in possession so far. Only had 1 shot really, as Lee finds the ball out wide into Marco Matthias. Hopefully he can get the swinging ball in. Palmer plays it inside towards Lee, and now Amiri's been in decent form, and he pile drivers that into the bottom left hand corner. 11 minutes in, 3rd goal of the season. Now Amiri is coolly and composedly becoming a crowd favourite. Picks it up, Lee lays the ball into him, and you see this for a shot and you think, Steven Gerrard, Paul Scholes' prime, we've got a gem here. 1-0, get in there. Well, that was it for the first half. Only that one thing to report, so hopefully we can continue in the second half. As long as we win the game, I don't mind. I've got a chance here. Dunk launches the ball forward towards Zamora. Lees can happily intercept. And oh my good God, don't do that to me. Now here's the banana. Finding Kieran Lee. The big man charges through, and Stockdale beats him to it. Palmer with the throw, finding a substitute. Ramadou Sugu, who I found out his name is Mudu, so I have to try and put that into my brain now, as Lopez swings it in towards Traore, who's come on. Another poor performance from one of our big strikers. Sugu now has the ball again inside the area. Now going inside the area. Sugu with a chance. Should be putting them into the back of the net. Oh, here's Alex Lopez. And Mavi's moved out wide, clattered down by Kayao, and no penalty given, and now they're allowed to counter-attack here with Hemed, who's playing up top. The wide ball into Murphy is a good one. Murphy puts the ball in. Zamora hits us on the counter. We have not deserved this. Look at the stats. We've been on top of them. Benitez State is 1-0, and that hurts. That really, really does hurt. Because we've been playing decent football again. We could have been in our 5th win. It's not all over yet, though. But the ball in towards Murphy was fantastic. We had them too much space. Caught on the counter. Played it well. And the ball in towards Zamora. It was coolly finished by a seasoned professional, that sort of trait, and we need to get the winning goal again. So there we have it, full time, 1-1. It's a decent result, but with 5 games unbeaten. It should have been 5 games with a win. We just didn't really take any chance that we got, and they scored their first proper one that they had. But we'll come back stronger, and hopefully we can get a result of the weekend. And welcome back, everyone. We're here at game day number 2. It's going to be a nice, hopefully, game. Not going to promise anything against Charlton. We're on an unbeaten run of 5-1 for the last 5 games. Hopefully we can make that 6 going into this one. Welcome back, everyone. Today we've got a pretty decent affair against Charlton. Charlton's sitting in 8th, we're in 19th. Of course, form does not show anything. Of course, we went on, I don't know if you can do a form table. Let's have a look. You do form, last 5 games. There you are, be sitting pretty on 7th. Not too bad indeed. In fact, look at that, I forgot that we drew. Not quite sure how that works for us. Oh, it's not us I was looking at Burnley as our form. But, all, joking aside, we've got a game against Charlton. It's away from home. We need to consider keeping this under wraps and hopefully, maybe not getting a win because I've been in decent form, but getting at least a draw because it's going to be a tough game. I don't think there's any changes for me. Kieran Lee has ran himself, pretty much out of battery in the last few games. He's going to be coming off, and back with a bang should be Alex Lopez. I think I might stick in there because he plays. Actually, no, we'll keep it the other way around. We'll keep it with Banana in a deep line playmaker role. Alex Lopez will have to settle for central midfielder. And of course, Atanuhi is going to come off. We're going to bring Bertrand Traore on. We'll have Nuhiu on the bench though. As of course, I'm a fond favourite of Nuhiu. And I think returning to the bench, I'm going to take a risk, is going to be Kevin Nolan. Now, a lot has been said about Kevin Nolan. He wants first team football. I said, we'll put you on the transfer list because I can't give you it here. And then he said, I don't want it to come to that. 11 players then came into the dressing room, or came into my office basically, my metaphorical office, to talk to me about it. And I won them round saying, would you rather us play an out-of-form player than an in-form player? So he's going to have his chance on the bench. If he can make an impact from the bench, then he'll get his chance, hopefully. But let's see how this game goes. Palmer with the throw, finding Marco Matthias with it, who's been a decent player in recent games. Palmer out to the edge of the box. I think I've mishit more than out to the edge of the box as Lopez finds the ball in. Oof, and Henson almost getting caught out there as Palmer charges into the area. What can he do with this? Goes down, no penalty, and Traore puts it in. I'm not sure what happened, but Bertrand Traore, 4 minutes in, has already grabbed another goal. 4th goal of the season, and proving that he can easily put Nuhiu and put Zhao outside the team, but it goes down, no penalty. I think he shoots, saves. Instinctive reactions, well played, and we're 1-0 up inside 4 minutes. Here we go with Louvens. Louvens out wide towards Ross Wallace, who's been a bit iffy in form. He could be losing his first team place, so he charges out of the way of a sliding tackle, gets away from another person, swings the ball in, and there with the header is Marco Matthias, the goal number dos for this team. And fantastic ball in. 10 minutes after the first one, Wallace gets away from 1, gets away from 2, as we can see there, whips a fantastic ball in, keeper left with no chance, and Matthias didn't head it, nodded it in with his foot, I suppose you could say, but we're 2-0 up and we are in control. Lee's really giving us the ball away there to Vetakeli, and now Vetakeli with a chance, and Westwood straight into him. Lee's winning the head up, but Jackson kicking it clear. Hopefully we won't do anything stupid like that and give him a goal, but we have. And now it's 2-1, and that was such a sloppy thing to do because we've been all over them. I barely had a chance, inside our own half, their own box, and we've basically just given them a goal. It's sloppy again. It's Louvens again that's the culprit. Now Jackson looking for Reza, and Louvens needlessly kicking it away. He could be losing his first team spot before you know it, as Matthias now runs over the ball. Now here's Amiri, and Banana now has it again. Who's doing some de-dallying on the ball, gets it back towards Lees with a Carrick-like pass. Now Bannon outside the right to left-hand side towards Wallace, and a good overlapping run from Danny Pudil, who launched into the area, and it's a poor shot, Danny. There we go, Traore's attacking, goes down. El Hajbar gives away the free kick. Now what can we do with this? We've got a few decent and heighty players in there as Wallace whips it in. Lees is there, gets it through the hands of Henderson, and Tom Lees, goal number 2 of the season, makes it 3-1. That was a tactic of mine devised because I've got a free kick one aiming towards the best header of the ball. Lees is that fantastic little dive in. Maybe the keeper's done better, but we'll take the 2-goal advantage again. Full time, I forgot to comment over the full time. Basically didn't give us a highlight, went full time, there we go, as it occasionally does, and I've already given the team talk, but we did well. We got 3-1 win. I'm happy with that. Away from home, I saying, I expect a draw, but we got a win. Another 3 points. Let's move on. And welcome back, everyone. Finally, after a long international break, and the last one I have to go through until March, I believe, March or February, around there, we have another game, and we have a big game because we have Huddersfield. Now, they're on my screen as 22nd. Now, that means they're down there. We used to be down there, now we're up here. And a win could take us as high as 13th. We could be edging closer to that position in the top half of the table, and then it's just getting the points up towards the top 6 that we should have been aiming at the start of the season. Undoubtedly, if we do get on a good run of form, then it will even out because we've already got another loss, occasional loss we could have had during the season with those that blip at the start. But as far as things go, we need a win. We don't get a win here, fans are going to get on our back a bit more, but positives are we are secure, so all is well there. Moving on to the team selection, players obviously, rejuvenated, they feel better. I want to have a completely fresh team. Now, Maguga has been asked for first team football, that will have to wait. I'm not quite sure. What have we promised him? Probably first team football, which we'll give him in just a sec. We've also got Will Smith back, so that means that I don't know what happened there. Cameron Dawson can get back out of the team. Fana Forestieri is close to returning, which is good. Asanuhu wants first team football. Now, he hasn't been the best of form, but we're going to give him a chance ahead of Bertrand Traore. However, we are going to get rid of Ross Wallace for Bertrand Traore. That really doesn't look good. Where's the best position then? Is he not a winger? Right winger. Oops. That looks a lot better. Crisis averted, but all a completely fresh team. Bertrand Traore, unfortunately, isn't that fresh, but that will have to do. And also, Liam Palmer is actually going to come off the bench off the team completely. And we're going to give Jack Hunt a chance because we want a chance. Palmer's been okay recently, improving on his form, but needs to do better. And we have an extra defensive unit there now, and Ross Wallace on the bench. Also, Kevin Nolan remains on the bench. Lewis McGugan can come on for Alex Lopez. That is the team for now. Let's jump straight into the game. Here's Bunn. Kicks it through. Now Vaughan can chase. Pewdle with a good tackle. I was worried there because I thought I don't want to concede after having a good chance, but they're still on the ball here with Hogg. And now Junior Stanis sees danger against me on Football Manager. Plays the ball back into him. Oh, I've tackled it into him. There's Pewdle with it. I can't go too far back because my neck is still really stiff. But we are 1-0 down. And there was that man Vaughan. The ball was played through to him from our own player, Danny Pewdle, who tackled the ball. Good tackle from him. Midley away from Stanislas, but it didn't turn out very well as it tackled straight into their striker. Not a good start. Newhugh out wide to Hunt. That was a good ball. Hunt back into Amiri. Amiri back into Hunt. Now good chance to whip the ball in. Whip it in. And Newhugh is there. He won his chance in the first team. I decided to give it to him because I favour him over everyone else. And he made my day. He scored his 3rd goal of the season. Thank Christ he scored. Inside the first 15 again. Another time we've done that. Maybe a strength in our tactic. The ball played in by Hunt. Drilled low. Newhugh's there to tap it in. 1-1. Straight back into this. Let's get in there. That was a boring 40 minutes afterwards, and it seems we're having a lot in these games, but, we can do better in the second half, try and get a win. Right now, Wallace. There, Wallace has the ball. Scannell puts it in towards the dangerous area. Louvens goes in. It's fired away again. It's another defensive mistake in my eyes. James Vaughan smashes it into the top of the net. They're 2-1 up now. This is dangerous territory for us. Scannell puts it in. Maybe should have been a foul. We threw down on the ball and Vaughan just smashed it into the top of the net. Nothing we could do. And except play well, really. We're not doing that back. Miri finding the ball over. Pewdle's got a good chance. Goes down, penalty. Oh, the swift reply. Hashtag SpencerFC fanboy. It's just there. Newhugh got it in the first half, and I believe Newhugh's going to get it in the second half. He steps up for the penalty. It's just literally seconds after they've scored. Can he get second of the game? Yes, he can. Sends the keeper the wrong way. He goes left, or keeper goes right. Sorry, no, keeper goes right. He goes right. What I'm trying to say is it was a good penalty. Send the keeper the other way. I'm just quite stupid at the moment. Ball over the top. Good ball in towards Vaughan. And what can he do with this? He's already scored twice today. Whips the ball in. Westwood just prods it behind for a corner. Not the best goalkeeping. Probably could have caught that. But just be safe than sorry. Stanislas has the ball in. Amiri knocks it away, but the threat is not over as Bunn plays it back out to Junior Stanislas. goes Rapine. It's another corner. We're under some decent pressure from Huddersfield. They're actually topped us in the possessions chart. The ball is whipped in, it's headed away, and it ends up going into nothing. Oh, and Hogg has gone in. I was sort of daydreaming, and he's going to get a red card here in the derby. Jonathan Hogg has been sent off. Now the red card, we've got to make our chances count. We've got to get the win here as it's launched up long. I don't like that, considering Nuhiu's gone off injured as well as Bannon finds Amiri in the centre of the park, plays the ball in. Marco Matthias is there. Traore forces a great save from Murphy. We're put under pressure here. Alright, we've got a corner here. Wallace coming off the bench to swing it in. It wasn't cleared away properly as Traore puts it back in. Suku's missed off the post, but Lees has put us in front. I think that's his second goal in 2 games, 2 in 2. And Tom Lees, of all people, has put us up. It wasn't directly from a corner. Traore knocks the ball back in. Suku has a chance. I think it's deflected onto the post, unluckily. But needless to say there, clinical finisher Tom Lees was there to pick up his 3rd of the season. 2 in 2 games, get in there. There we go. 3-2. Fantastic win. It only came after the red card. It was 2-2 before the red card. We got the win after the red card, so there'll be some questionability about that, or eligibility about the win, but needless to say, I think we played a decent game. It wasn't the best, had certain players flopped a bit. I feel like Matthias flopped a bit. Looking at him, I think McGugan didn't do as well as he should have done, but we got another win. That is now 2 wins in this episode and 1 draw, so undefeated in the last 2 episodes and the last 7 games as well, which is fantastic. But I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Nevertheless, if you like this video, then leave a like, let me think in the comments down below, and subscribe if you feel like I am worthy. I've got a cool little feature coming soon with Manager. I'm not a little feature, but a cool little video coming soon. Hopefully it'll be there to check it out with me. But thank you guys for watching, nevertheless, and peace.